Morning, folks. Moses Woodson here from High Desert Homestead, and seen our little decorations there for the fall. We had a fall festival here Saturday night, and had a treasure hunt, a hay ride. We cooked some hot dogs, had chili and mutton stew and fried bread, and it was pretty good. We had about 30 some people here. Half of those were kids, or a little bit over, and they really enjoyed the treasure hunt. We had a bunch of clues out through the woods and buried a chest of chocolate coins, so they all got to take some of that home. But we got a lot of cleanup to do around here. Yesterday we didn't do much. Sunday just kind of rested up because it was a lot of work. Anytime you throw an event, it's a lot of work, so we just rested up. But today we've got to get with it, and then tomorrow it's back on to projects for other homesteaders. So we're gonna go out here and try to clean up a little bit. I'll kind of show you what we did, and we had a big time. A lot of folks from the community, a lot of folks from church come out, and we had a really good time. It was fun, a lot of fun and fellowship. So that was our wash station. Wash up right there. And then we had our food tables right here. Put up some lanterns, put up some poles there to light it after it got dark. And we had a carving table. Kids carved pumpkins. They had a big time. We're feeding the pumpkins now to our sheep and pigs. We bought quite a few of them for decorations, first one thing another. So there's a picnic table we got from the moving sale. It come in handy. We bought a bunch of chairs from different yard sales and places. This is the fire pit. I got this grate from some stuff. I think I got it from Pastor Mike Green, and then there was some table legs. We built a big old fire. Everybody was warm. Got kind of cold, got down to 30s at night, so it's kind of cold. I had 3 fire pits which I buried. Had one here, one there, and one over there to roast hot dogs on because it was just too hot right there. But we actually had to cook the chili right there on that grate, and kept the mutton stew hot right there on that grate, and we just pulled it over to the side, and people took and got what they needed. It was really, really fun. Nice little old setup here. We got to get everything cleaned up, picked up, and get back to work. So we got some of it cleaned up, some of the tables and stuff. This lighting right here worked real good. Coleman propane lanterns, and these 2 poles. If I'd have done it different, I would have put it a little higher. I knew it was going to sag. I'm using timeless T-posts for springs to help put tension on it, but I should have put it a little higher, I think. I kept bumping my head on it. So I got to get all the animals fed. Got kind of a late start. I was editing a video. Get them all fed. Get the water unloaded. Got water on the truck. Just a never-ending list of things that we've got to do around here. So I'm going to get after it. I think this afternoon I've got to go help a buddy of mine deworm some horses. He's got some horses that he rescued, and they need some deworming. We've been working on their feet. They're kind of thin. One of them's got a colt, so I've been working on them, and we about got their feet in shape, the ones we can handle. We've been working on them, trying to get them in shape, so we're going to go do that. Just a lot of stuff that we're going to be taking and bringing to you. A lot of new aspects. We're going to have to pack in some material for a friend of ours that is fencing the backside of his property. It's like it's almost 40 acres, and it's down a cliff, so we're going to be bringing that to you. I want to give a big shout out to Michael L. You know who you are. He sent us a 128 or 126 gig thumb drive. I already got it to work. It's actually in a computer right now. He sent it to us off of our Amazon wish list. I don't talk a lot about it. I put it in the description below. You can go there and see what we've got coming up and kind of what we're doing. I use the wish list as my way to keep things right there where I can click on them and check them out and order them as I need them. But Michael L, he went on the wish list, got us a 126 gig SD card. That's what it is. I had a little bit of a brain meltdown there for a second. But anyway, appreciate that, Mike. You know who you are. I don't like to say last names on here, so thank you. It humbles us that people follow us. It humbles us that people take interest in our lives and in the content that we put out. So we really appreciate it. And we're really doing a lot around here. It just takes time, and the days are getting shorter. As the closer we get to the new year, days are going to be getting shorter and shorter, and we're going to have less time to do things. So trying to take advantage of it. That being said, I'm going to go get to work. Last night we had a bull come through here, and he drank the water that was in those buckets and turned over my grill. You can see some of his hoof prints there. Cash, Anna's dog, he was where he's at. He was out running around. He got after it and run it off. But this morning, we're making biscuits on the grill. Got through feeding. My wife said she wanted biscuits for breakfast, so she made some. Dough. You gotta watch your biscuits when you cook them on the grill, but you gotta flip them over. You can turn it up a little higher, cook them a little quicker if you have some brick under it, let some of the heat circulate around it, but works really good. See, the back side there is not as hot as the front side. We're gonna have biscuits this morning, cooked on the grill. Biscuits cooked on the grill. And we're having 3-day-old mutton stew. It's always better on the third day. Finished up eating breakfast. Coming down here, start cleaning up this area where we had the party. I might get to putting a roof on the sheep shelter. Just basically putting down some metal. I got to put a couple of boards on there. Sturdy up some stuff. We'll see what we get done. There's only so many hours in the day, and we're kind of tired after the festivities and everything all weekend. It took us all weekend to get everything ready, and we had the fall festival, and now we got to clean up. So see how I feel later today after I get this done, and go from there. I have learned that you can only do what you can do. After that, you just gotta pick it up where you left off another day. I kind of like these two poles. I think I'm going to leave them here, but I'm going to bury them a little deeper, set them out a little bit wider spread at the top, but I'm going to get them a little deeper in the ground and fix a little bit better cable. That's just some high tensile wire so that we can hang lanterns on them. If I'm down here working on a truck, or if we're having a family function, we can use it for lighting. I think I'll just leave them right here. This is where our greenhouse is going to eventually go, somewhere in this area, but we might just move it a little bit farther down and keep this area for a little picnic area. We got a small one up there by the camper, but it's not big enough for 20 people. So I think I'll just leave it here. I kind of like the area. I kind of like how it looks. We'll just leave the pit and leave the picnic tables and stuff down here. Just keep this as a little area to have gatherings. Probably maybe put the greenhouse over that way. We want to put the garden right here where that brush pile's at, kind of in that same area. So yeah, we kind of like it. I think we're going to leave it. Hey folks, got everything cleaned up there, got some stuff moved around, had a little bit of lunch. It's getting kind of late, but I'm going to work on the sheep shelter. And right now I think I'm just going to try to get some metal on the roof. I've got to take and work on the lathing. Those laths are just nailed, those pickets, they're just nailed to those rafters. So I'm going to take and run some screws in them and see if I can't get it tightened up a little bit, and then get some metal on there. I've got the metal right up there, and see how it's going to work out. I had originally thought about moving every other one, but I don't think I need to. I think I can put the metal on there, screw it down. Things gonna work out all right. So I'm gonna get after it and get a roof on there, and then I got to run over and help my buddy deworm his horses and work with his horses a little bit. So been a busy day. Day off, still a busy day. So there's a lot more prep work than what I thought. Every one of those boards was loose, so I run a line of screws. You can see up through there, down all them sides. I've got to square this up, and I was gonna just square it up, but I think I'll just lap it like that, and the metal will span that far. But I've got to nail all the nails in, so I may not get this done before I have to run over to my buddies, but I'm gonna try. I hate being rushed, so I'll get done what I get done. But I got it all tightened up, got screws in one screw in every picket. I just got to put one here on the back, and I got to cut it off square, these 2x4s right here, with a chainsaw once I get the lath on there. So that's what I'm up to next. Got the first sheet on. Looks pretty nice. 2 more sheets are to do it. I'm probably just let it hang over the other side. Probably won't, unless it gets flopping in the wind, I won't mess with it. I won't cut it off. Once I get the batting all up, the extra pickets for batting, it's gonna look really nice. It's gonna be a nice little cozy sheep shed. 2 more sheets. I think I'm gonna have to go get a ladder. All right guys, I got the roof on. That's gonna wrap it up for today. I might have to put a few more screws in where it's lifted up. It's got really long ends on it here that really overlap, so I'm not too worried about it. But I think we'll put a few more screws in it. This sheet had no holes in it. This one had a few, and then this one's got a whole lot of holes in it that I really need the silicone. Didn't fall on any laths where I could put a screw in there. I feel confident enough in it now. I could probably get up there and walk around as long as I didn't walk right in the center. So got that done. Didn't get everything done I need to do. Still got to cut a load of wood this week, but I always overestimate what I can get done. That's for sure. So I'm gonna call today. Remember guys, things may get tough, times may get tight, but you were born for a time such as this. We'll see you later.